Yeah, it's
Yeah.
insane.
I think the first couple of minutes, the cold open is just going to be audio trouble. Do you mind restarting the?
What about better?
Your audio quality's worse, and you sound
Uh,
about this.
I don't know. So
That's
the
fine.
earbuds I always use for this. So,
That's fine.
but
I
let
don't
me let
know.
me
I
try
don't
to
know what the
focus.
issue is. This is the Experience Podcast with me and someone else.
And someone
Really
else.
airworthy. I mean,
I
that's not like cold open. Blake just
That's-
having audio
mean,
trouble.
we'll figure out what to put later.
Okay. Yeah, maybe you can edit that a little bit, where it's just the laughter, and then it goes into whatever we said after that laughter.
I think we'll just take the best part of the podcast and put it at the front to try to get people to
Exactly.
stick around.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
Daniel, do you do like the little snippets of like the,
We would have to have a good part of the podcast for me to do that.
Yeah, that is the problem.
So it's 7:34 now. Keep in mind the time so that when the good part of the podcast comes on, you can, remember what part it is and just put it at the front as a little snippet of what's to come. That's a good idea, honestly. Most good podcasts do that. That's
Yeah,
the
but
one holding us back. If I
it's
were
holding us back. Would you like to edit the podcast now, Tanner?
no. That's the one
Keep
thing.
in mind, we're not a good podcast, so
Yeah, this isn't a good one.
I was a little lean into the bad podcast. Just having audio problem in the actual podcast.
Anyway,
Well,
let's not.
everybody
Go
for
ahead.
coming on and being part of the podcast, and thank you guys for listening so much. We got a great show for you today. We got Blake,
We do.
returning guest. Yes. Slash co-host. What's your official title?
yeah, I'm technically a co-host. It's been probably 6 months since I've been on the podcast, so
It's been. I gave Blake a little break. He's busier in the summer, so I thought I'd.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
yes. I've been interning this summer. But actually, Daniel hit me at the right time. I have like 3 days off before I head back to school, so
I knew.
great timing, Daniel. Yeah,
So wait, what are you doing for your
you're that good. I was interning at Jacobs, doing roadway design. So that was pretty fun. Got to learn all about how they like build roads. Pretty cool.
And how do they build roads? With their hands? I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. You just like
Wait.
design it and then build it.
Where is Jacobs located, or where'd you work?
Well, I technically worked at the Houston office, so just at home, but it was remote for me anyway, so I just worked right here.
Point of anything.
Did they take you to see any roads, or did they just say, look outside your house?
No, we were supposed to go see some roads, but then the summer ended. But yeah, that's true. I could just like go outside my house, so there's no point of driving somewhere.
What work did you do specifically? If it wasn't, was it like CAD work? No, do you do CAD?
Yeah. They technically use MicroStation, which is pretty similar to CAD, and yeah, I just went through a whole bunch of sheets and like did different drawings and edits and did labels and
You excited to go back to school?
a lot.
You're cutting out. I don't know if
Yeah.
Daniel. lost you.
Daniel's had his eyes closed on my screen for the last 5 minutes, so
Gosh darn it. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm sleeping.
yeah, you're smiling too. It's pretty cool.
My internet is not great, but
You were moving around for me. It was just Blake that cut out. Maybe it's my
Yeah.
internet. Maybe
Okay,
it's all of our internet.
it's all of ours at the same time.
Exactly. At the same time, they all just decided to have a seizure. Well, Daniel, anything going on?
No.
Any new house plants?
Houseplants? I don't have any houseplants.
That's why.
Maybe I should get a houseplant.
Yeah, that's what
Huh?
you're. Much like the podcast, your house is in need of sprucing up. You
Brucing
need to
up.
spruce it up with a put a house plant at the beginning of the podcast, so that you know what you're missing at the end of the apartment.
I don't know. What kind of houseplant should I get?
A bonsai tree. I think those are pretty basic. I saw this bonsai tree that's basically like this weed bonsai tree. I thought it was really funny that like genetic engineering has created weed bonsai plants. I don't know. Do they
I
just
guess
I think that'd be pretty cool for your apartment, Daniel.
bonsai tree.
Yeah.
yeah, like a real thing. Oh,
I
shit,
understand it's a real thing.
Holy shit!
What?
You can buy seeds. Yeah,
Oh, I should grow one.
because each mother plant remains small. Takes up much less space than a full-grown mother plant. It's not. I don't think it's actually like really smokable. Weed is just like it's a weird strain of. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, actually, it is. Wow. You can just buy it. Holy shit! I'll buy it. What's your address? I'll send you some seeds for €21.50. 3 seeds for $21.
I'm gonna say no.
You don't want Critical Kush?
Huh?
I guess. Can you just get Critical Kush? Can I get this ordered to me in like America?
Are-
Can you do that? Can you get cannabis seeds ordered?
First
You
of all,
can. You just-
I can't do cannabis for my job.
Well, yes, I know that.
It's
But you
bonsai
can get
cannabis,
seeds for
though.
bonsai. It's for the. It's
It's
not smoking. It's for the. It looks cool. It's like, oh, this guy's got some personality. Most people just grow regular.
I feel like this is a gray area. Not sure it would be appreciated if I was growing cannabis. Tanner, I think you can understand that.
Yes, no, I understand. All right, so I added some stuff. I added this White Widow mix, Amnesia Haze, and Special Queen, and I'll send you a couple seeds over. Mail.
Okay. Well, you don't have my address, so it's that one.
Question. I'm going into the questions thing. Does this weed smell a lot? I mean, if I grow this weed, is my room going to smell like Critical Kush? Royal Seeds replied, there is no one good answer for this. The smell of your plants depends on different factors. What is sure is that if the plants are healthy and happy, their smell intensity will increase as they get closer to the harvest time. Interesting. No one's asking about the legality of buying this stuff.
So there is a harvest.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, you can definitely harvest them, but I don't know if they're like tasty or like fun smoke.
What was that?
They're bonsai plants.
What?
You wouldn't smoke a regular bonsai plant.
You probably could.
You probably could. I don't bonsai tobacco. I'm gonna get some bonsai tobacco because that's actually legal. It actually exists too. Holy shit! What isn't bonsai?
Are you getting the tobacco then?
We've
Could
gone
do
down a
that.
fascinating route of like plant genetics. It's actually crazy. Here it is. Wow. You can just grow anything as a bonsai thing now. You know, the next people are gonna be bonsai people. I'm telling you, they're gonna grow up all spindly and like a spiral. That was
We're
crazy.
moving on from bonsai talk, I think.
I don't know.
Tanner, are you still sick?
Yes, yeah, I have a sinus infection. I slept like a couple hours yesterday and 4 hours today. That was the longest nap I think I've ever taken. And I woke up in a cold sweat, like, where am I? Where are my parents? My dad just got back from this. It was one of those like disorienting, like, oh god, I'm all sweaty. Oh god, where am I? What time is it? It was one of those. And so it was good, like, fever dream-ish. Yeah, I have a pretty bad sinus infection. Probably the worst I've had ever, I think. I used to get a bunch as a kid, as a baby, but I haven't gotten any really this bad recently. You can't really see it, but this side of my face is really just puffy and kind of hurts to press on it. Infection. So. Just been sleeping a lot. However, hopefully I'll get better. That's basically been my life. I also went to Milwaukee on Saturday, and before that I went to Austin 2 weeks ago. Austin, Texas.
And you didn't stop by Blake.
No,
You know, well,
A couple
you're
hours.
only 2.5 hours from me.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
2 hours.
I had to fly for the weekend. I saw Alex.
Wait, why is Alex in Austin?
He moved there for a job.
He's
Seriously?
working. He's making money. Alex was supposed for full disclosure, Alex was supposed to be on tonight. He had a last second cancellation.
That doesn't even
Yeah.
make any sense. I know his schedule. I know what he's up to.
What's he doing tonight? Call him out.
A lot. What does he
What
have
is it?
tonight? Band practice, I think. I know he's in a band.
Got band practice? That
Yeah.
sounds fake.
Yeah, he's in a band with his I guess his coworkers. Yeah. So it might
Alex
be
is
band.
talented.
Yes, he's really talented. And then I saw my friend Chris, who went to UGA in Madison, Wisconsin. He works.
He's been on the show before.
Yes, he has been on the show, and yeah. So I went and checked out his digs. Yeah, he's posted up right next to the Capitol building in Wisconsin. Very good location.
You gonna storm the Capitol? No.
What?
Oh, what?
No, the Capitol building of Wisconsin.
Okay, go on. All right, so
So the weather was really good. That was my favorite part. Is that the weather was beautiful. And then in Georgia today, and what it's going to be all week, rain, as like a tropical storm passes through. It's just gross here. But it was like 70, 75, and not a cloud in the sky. It was like perfect weather. Literally perfect weather. And it was really nice. We went to the state fair in Milwaukee on Saturday. It was kind of cool to just go to a state fair. And, I'd never been to one of those. So
is there not one in Georgia?
I imagine there is, but it might be like, I don't know.
Right near your house? Yeah, that's pretty inconvenient.
It probably wouldn't be right near my house. I mean, I guess it would be Atlanta, but like, like I was going for the rootin' tootin' state fairs. You know what I mean? You know what I
Oh
mean?
boy, I don't know if that's offensive or not. Like, do you find that offensive? That was kind of a Texas dig.
Rootin' tootin', but like
No,
country.
that's what makes it fun.
It's like a
Oh,
little bit country kind of thing to do. Yeah. It's October 7th is the Georgia one. Let me see if it's in Atlanta.
It's actually in Iowa. I don't know why they did that, but
Yeah, it's actually 700 miles away in Iowa. It really does make sense. Perry, Georgia. Where is that?
Blake, you a big fair guy?
Only if it's the Texas State Fair. You knew that was going to be the answer.
Texas State Fair. So how is the Texas State Fair that much better?
It just is. I don't know. Well, they also have the Texas-Oklahoma game there every year, so that makes it that much better.
What about like a county fair? Is that
I don't know. I have not been to any of those.
That's like part of the charm of small town. Like when you get one of those city fairs, you know what I mean? Like in the country. If you're wondering, it's Perry, Georgia is near Warner Robins, Georgia, which is a little bit south of Macon, basically. So it's kind of basically if you can imagine the centroid of Georgia. It seems to be around the centroid. You guys know the centroid. You're familiar with. You put
Yes.
Georgia as a state on the tip of your finger, try to balance it. That's where Perry, Georgia would be. It looks like. Does that make any sense?
I
Hopefully
just
that
learned
was
two things at once. Wow.
that Perry, Georgia is the centroid, and that a centroid is like the.
Where you
That's
can
an interesting way to
balance it on your
describe
finger.
that. Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Essentially.
How did you have it described? I thought it was like. It's just the. I don't know. What is it?
Center of mass?
Definition? Center, yeah.
I mean, spinning it around is I guess that works.
Yes, the centroid is the geometric center of a figure, a plane figure. And the reason I know it as that definition where you try to, balance something like that is because I had one of those cool math teachers, that would just be like, yeah, just go ahead and try to balance stuff on your finger. That's called learning. We'd play with bubbles in this class. This was like if you did Calc BC junior year, you could take his class and it was just like the fun math class senior year. So it was just a bunch of seniors fucking around and like working on college applications. He'd look it over, and it was the chill math class. And they actually had to get rid of it, I think, because not enough people were eligible. I think the class below mine, when I was a senior, the junior class, too stupid. So, I don't want to say too stupid, but like no one was qualified to take that class because I don't know, no one did Calc BC junior year.
Too stupid, sorry.
Yes, we were the last. We were the last good. I think every senior high school graduating class thinks, "Oh, we were the last good ones." They just keep getting dumber, and I think
that's a really common thing to think when you like graduate high school.
Yep. Look at those stupid freshmen. They're so stupid. Well, they were though. I don't know. I just remember there was one teacher that all my friends took, the AP World teacher. I had honors World because I wasn't very smart sophomore year. But
or now, yeah.
Or now, yes, yeah. Well, I did AP social studies going on, but like, so he was like, apparently, if you ask any of my high school friends, their favorite teacher of all time, like best teacher, just amazing guy. Same with like the Centroid thing, but like with, I don't know, world history, where it's like a different way of thinking about it and learning. You know what I'm talking about? One of those like teachers that makes you get it in a way that's like, you know what I'm talking about? You guys know.
Okay, move on. Let's see where it goes.
Okay, but basically, he was very very lax in his class and was like, yeah, just as long as you learn, well, it doesn't really matter. The grades don't really matter. And I think the classes below that took advantage of that, and eventually he got burnt out within 2 years and left. So yeah, this phenomenal teacher, who by all accounts of my friends just was like their favorite teacher ever. Just the classes below ours were just so stupid, and just kind of lazy, and would, I don't know, they were rowdy and they would cheat off each other in exams, probably more blatantly than our class, but still, be caught. So let's talk about the teacher epidemic in America. It's like hard to be a teacher and just they're going through this online stuff, and first day of classes were probably yesterday for a lot of teachers, and they've already been exposed to COVID. There's probably some COVID cases in the school, and not a good look, not a good time to be a teacher. Be underpaid and have to deal with that shit. So my heart goes out to the good teachers. That was a very long-winded way of getting around. The Centroid is like, yeah, where you can balance stuff on your finger.
Blake, any comments?
I'm confused where we were trying to go. Why did we start talking about the Centroid again?
Well, the Centroid was about Perry, Georgia is basically the Centroid.
Right.
You can imagine what a Centroid of Georgia is now, based off of my thing.
Right. And I ended with a big shout out to all good teachers, right?
Shout out to all the teachers. Guys, do you have a favorite teacher? I told you mine. Literally, I just showed you what I was able to learn. You guys got any experience like that? Centroid balancing?
I don't know, Daniel?
Come on.
I had some influential ones, but it's nothing crazy to talk about.
Who's your favorite teacher, just in general?
My favorite teacher, we did not actually learn anything. So I guess it was a little different than you, Tanner, but we learned how to play board games really well. So I guess I did learn quite a bit.
Was this senior year?
Yeah, of course.
Was it board game class, or what was the class?
No, it was Physics C. Yeah, great class to skip out on.
See, I didn't learn anything either. I would just chill with my friends, and they'd put movies on. I'm not even joking. Like you would give us some like homework, and then you put on a movie. like every single freaking class. And the tests were literally just the homework with slightly different numbers. So my friend Drew, who was also in physics C because be part of the top GPA, you got to be taking these APs. So he's not a math and science guy, even though he's definitely very smart. Good, was in AP Calc and was all in all the APs and 8 and 5. So he definitely was a math and science type person, but he didn't really like math and science. So what he would do is literally, if this is in that math class we actually had like right next period where we try to find the centroid. Instead of trying to find the centroid, my friend Matt would basically quiz him on the homeworks because the homeworks were essentially just the different numbers than the actual test. So imagine the answer choices are. Let me think of a couple. Maybe I don't know. This is a really bad example. 10 inches and 3 inches, 7 inches and 4 inches, 5 inches and 6 inches. He would pick. So that was. Imagine that's the homework. Man, I'm not doing a good job of explaining this. And the actual test would have something kind of like, 17 inches and 10 inches, like the farthest range apart. 6 inches and 3 inches, a medium range, and then 2 inches and 1 inch. And so he would know, like, based off of how the question started, he would just start like being okay. It's going to be C, the middle answer, the one with the ranges closest together.
Just picking
the
all the
numbers were the
patterns.
same. So it was like the math would come out to be like, kind of you do the same. Basically, it was kind of funny. You would just start reading off the question and he'd say C, and it would be right. He wouldn't hear any of the actual numbers in this. Like he was memorizing physics problems, essentially. In this class, we really didn't learn anything. Just nothing at all. I got a 2 on that exam, I think. Man, but yeah, that was really funny how bad that class was.
Yeah. They
We
made
made
you a physics C experience because clearly we've got a pattern going here.
Yeah, Daniel, what was your physics C?
It was a normal class. Sorry. It was yeah, can't help you there. So, huh?
Yeah, so you just actually learned physics. That's
Yeah,
lame.
learned physics.
What were you gonna say? I interrupted.
No, nothing. I had nothing to do.
It's because the physics department at our school was essentially just all the coaches, like the football coaches, cross country coaches. They would be just like not very good teachers.
They gave them physics as
You were coaches first. Yep. Literally, if you were a coach, you were statistics teachers or physics.
like those are the worst ones to give them.
Yeah, it's so you could tell it was like you weren't gonna learn shit, and also you got special treatment if you were on a cross country team or football team, obviously.
Yeah, Blake. Okay.
Well, he might not have had the same scenario where the coaches were in the science department. No.
Generally did not teach physics. I feel
Really?
like that's not the best thing to have coaches teaching.
At our school, you had to be a coach. You had to be a teacher.
Well, yeah, but ours would always teach like history or something like that.
Yeah, ours were in charge of physics. You can tell I had a very stunted physics experience. I never really got it.
You still don't get it. Yeah,
No, I do. I do now. I do. But obviously I'll never have to see physics again, so.
ever again?
Hopefully not. When's the next time you're going to calculate a force?
I don't think if I've had to do anything. I guess I haven't.
Yeah, see, you're,
Well, no, I use like principles.
you don't even have to do the physics.
I don't have to calculate a force, but you need to have an understanding of principles of physics.
What? For every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction? Can I do your job, essentially?
That's my job. Yep. I have a test actually on Thursday coming up.
Are you still doing like classroom stuff right now?
It's basically no. I'm done with that. I'm done with all my training, like my initial training. But we still have like 3 different weeks scattered throughout the year where we have like 1 week of classroom training, and then a test at the end.
Yeah.
So this is one of those weeks where we have classroom training.
What are the questions like on the test? Is it like nuclear meltdown sequence occurs, which button do you press, or like?
Kind of, actually. It's very specific. Yeah, it's like, well, it could even just be like, this pump is running and then it tripped, like, how did it trip off? Stuff like that. Or like, the plant is operating and then this happens, we lose power to this, so what's going to happen to something else or stuff like that. Scenarios and things. It's open reference, which just means we get to use like procedures and things like that. It's more like knowing where to find these answers, because you're not expected to memorize every single thing. That would be ridiculous.
So, given enough time, I could take this test and have 100% accuracy.
I don't think so, because I don't think you would know. Well, given enough time, it would take you a long time, because you wouldn't know where to look. This isn't like there's like one packet that that you have. It's like thousands of pages of procedures, and then like
All digitized? What if they were all digitized and you could do Control F?
they're not. Well, they are digitized, but not for the test. Even if you could do Control F, I don't think it's not like a simple lookup. You'd have to know to go to like the alarms procedure, or even like it would take you 10 minutes to find which procedure to use. Is what I'm getting at. Or like what type of procedure.
But given enough time, I could.
Given an infinite amount of time, you probably could. But not everyone gets 100 on all the tests because it is a little tricky. And like you think you found it, but then similar to this, that sort of stuff.
Oh man, I was talking myself up. Maybe I could have, in another life, I could have been a nuclear physicist.
You could still do it. Well, I'm not a physicist, but yeah.
A nuclear technician? What's your proper role?
Operator.
Operator. In another life. Wistful sigh. What was
So
the
then-
What are you doing though?
yeah?
Me or Tanner?
Tanner.
Oh, what do I do?
What are you doing, Tanner?
Yes, you're clearly not a nuclear operator, so what are
Okay,
you?
well, so I'm also going back to tech in a week.
Okay.
My last semester, but this past summer and yeah, I guess this my internship ended last Friday. The previous summer as well, I worked at UPS as a business analyst intern, doing not very fun work. I essentially describe it as almost sanatorial, maybe like sanitizing inputs, kind of making sure everyone's like. Some people would submit like requests and they wouldn't use the proper tags or proper titles, which would make budgeting and accounting purposes hard. You'd have to write reports that would hopefully have everything in the same tab. So I would fix a bunch of descriptions, titles, and like essentially work requests. Basically, that was like the main bulk of what I did. Very not fun. So, yeah. So, but I'm looking into doing consulting. I think post graduation. I've started looking for some jobs and whatnot. That's kind of what I'm doing this week. Just looking for consulting gigs and trying to get that in a row before school starts. That's my life, basically.
That's exciting. Where are you living this semester?
Where am I living? I'm living in Malding.
Ah,
I
nice.
got fourth floor. I'm on the, if you can imagine, right above the elevators, or imagine the centroid of Malding. Like,
Like
you know
if I were to put molding on my finger.
well,
Right.
not imagine the centroid. Imagine the front-facing fourth floor, kind of near the top. It's in a 2-bedroom. I'm in the RA one. I'm only there for a semester, but yeah. We at the
Nice.
top. So yeah, I'm excited to see it. I've never been in a 2-person sort of tech bedroom.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know they had this.
Yeah, that's one of the exclusive like perks of having so many credit hours. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Unfortunately, I'm not doing band, but also I've come to terms with it. I have a class that was on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3:30 to 4:45. It wouldn't have worked out, but I'd rather graduate than do band. Being honest.
You could have just done band this semester and pushed all your classes to next
Yeah.
semester.
Yeah, I could have really done that. That's definitely something worth just delaying my life. Honestly, I want to leave tech so bad. Get me out of here.
You haven't even been there that long.
Yeah, too long, too long. I want to graduate already. Damn it. I'm looking forward to it. Really, I really am. This semester is going to be kind of rough though. With senior design, I'm a little nervous for that. How that's going to go. My team's good, but unfortunately, one of our members left. One of our guys who was supposed to be the programming whiz, he accepted an internship at Amazon, like robotics or something like that. But good for him, but like he was going to be our guy when it came to programming. And so I feel like our thing got a whole lot harder because I was kind of like banking on him. I was like, oh yeah, Oscar can handle all that CS stuff. Not anymore. Yeah,
You are not the programming guy.
no. I'm more of a strategy / tell people what to do kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I joke,
Big picture.
but also that's kind of what that's not what my role is, but like I've kind of stepped up into a management leadership position, kind of just like coming in organized, being like laying stuff out. I don't know.
You're just a natural leader, Tanner.
Thank you. Honestly, I'm really not. So I'm kind of surprised that that's just what happened. But like, I've definitely been taking at least pre-senior design. We just got approved. In fact, I can actually register for classes right now. We just got approved for senior design. Like I can go register right now. In fact, I will because I need to before classes start.
Blake, what do you have coming up the next few months?
You mean at school?
Sure.
I can't even tell you which classes I'm taking, honestly. I know I'm taking fluids, but that's about all I even know currently. It's online somewhere, but we'll get there. I am, of course, still a plus leader, thanks to you, Daniel.
Of course.
Finally get to lead those sessions in person, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. May need to consult or get some help from you at some point. I don't know.
Oh, damn, I have a conflict. Oh, that's not good. I have a conflict with history of art with the senior design. Well, I know what I need.
Wait,
to
Tanner,
talk.
you're in history of art?
Not anymore. I can't do it.
Dude, I'm in history of art this semester, I'm pretty
Okay, well,
sure.
I'm not. Sorry, Blake. It would have been
What a
cool.
missed opportunity.
I know, man.
Oh man, I gotta look for another humanities credit. Not graduating because you can't find a humanities credit. Oh, this is embarrassing.
How did you not plan this ahead of
We
time?
did. I don't know what. Let me look at when
All right, Blake, you got to switch to a different humanities credit then.
I know. Just let me know where you're going and I'll follow.
Well, bear with me, guys. What do I have for humanities? What else can you take? Let's see.
A bunch of philosophy classes if you want to do that.
Seems boring. You're gonna have to write essays.
The one that I took, we wrote 2 essays the whole semester.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
And that's all you
Okay.
did?
Kind of a strange class, to be honest.
What about the culture of objects? That seems kind of cool. Oh,
Seems too vague.
too vague.
I don't know.
Philosophy of food? I'm taking philosophy of food. Holy shit.
There you
I
go.
love food. Yo, what
It's
if
something you deal with every day.
Oh, honestly, you do. Philosophy of food. Let's
All
see.
right, well, let's got to work in Blake's schedule, obviously.
Yeah, Blake, when is
Yeah.
3140? Oh, shit, they're not offering. Dude, they only have
No.
engineering ethics, philosophy of science. What was the one you took? Political philosophy?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. It had like a generic name, but it's not guaranteed to be the same thing, so I think it was just the instructor that I had.
Philosophy of science. God damn it. When I did not know that.
I took another philosophy class online before it was cool. At another school over the summer. That wasn't too bad either. It's more just like short write-ups. Anyway, what I was going to say is tomorrow morning, I'm going to be learning about fluids. So
What do
basically
you
the
want,
same
metal?
things. Blake.
Ah, modern philosophy of food is not offered next semester. I really need to get my game together. God damn it. When was art? This is so unfortunate. Guys, help me, feel for me here. I was supposed to be so set up, take art. I can't do that anymore.
I'm surprised you're interested in history of art. I guess both of you. What drew you to that class?
What drew me?
It's supposed to be easy.
Okay, so it's
Also, I've
supposed-
heard. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
It's supposedly offered from 12:30 to 1:45, Tuesday, Thursday. When is senior design? I thought senior design was in the afternoon, like late in the evening. Your conflict here. Go on. I'm sorry.
I've heard that if you have an interest in art, then it can be interesting. So we'll see.
I don't even know
12:30
if
to 3:15 p.m. Oh God, that's the schedule. So it's on Tuesday to Thursday, 12:30 to 3:15 p.m. Wednesday, 6:30 to 9:15 p.m. And then Thursday, another 6:30 to 9:15 p.m.
that's a lot.
That's
A lot of time they blocked out.
what the fuck? Can you imagine? That's 2 hours 45 minutes plus another 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's like 5.5 hours.
So anything like my senior design, a lot of that is not all in the classroom.
Yeah, I understand it's gonna be probably spent mainly with my group. It's just
Yeah, it's like designated blocked out times, or there's like presentations, but you don't have to be at all of them. Yeah, stuff like that.
that really sucks. Maybe I can do film history. That'd be cool. Man, I wanted to take a low effort class. I thought history of art would be you could just slide by. Well, guys.
Yeah, again, how did you not realize when senior design was?
No, like senior design, they give you the classes afterward. It's just they say I don't know. I think would you want to be a Monday Wednesday or a Tuesday Thursday type team or something like that.
But it sounds like it's all the days.
It
Oh,
is.
no. You get to choose. Okay. Oh, we got a presentation.
Guys, help me pick. And if you guys are listening in the audience on anchor.fm/the-experience, you can drop an audio comment, and we'd really appreciate it. What class
And
should Tanner take?
For the record, by the time this comes out, Tanner will have chosen
Yes,
a class, so it's kind of moot.
We'll
have
already
to
have
see
gone
which-
to that class too. So
What'd you say? Like,
you will have already actually gone to this class too. So
yes,
Yeah.
probably by that time I would show up. The City in Fiction and Film, whatever this is.
It's got to be offered though, so you got to go to like
yeah, I think most of these aren't offered.
you have to go to the actual portal.
Look up
Yeah,
classes.
in here. Yeah, you got to look it up in here.
Oh, fuck. VP.
Or if you have, well, yeah, just
Civil
do that.
planning. The civil planning.
I would not do city planning. That's like, well, Blake might have to take one of these.
Yeah, let's take Sustainable City Studio.
I wouldn't take a studio class.
Intro to urban and region planning. That's perfect. It's still at the same time as the. Well, that's the one thing. That's the one thing holding me back from that area. Philosophical issues in computation. That seems like a bitch to write about. Yeah. 4752. They don't offer it.
This is great content for our listeners.
Yeah, so for our listeners, I'm really going through the whole list.
I think you've got to go. I mean, Blake, what do you? If you had to choose something else, do you have any offers?
I do one of like the film classes.
One of the film
But
classes.
when I tried to register phase one, a lot of them were already full.
They might be available now.
Is that the LMC ones? Yeah, I gotta look up
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
I saw some other ones. Yeah.
Maybe if it's like postmodern literature, I'd actually enjoy that, I guess. Because that would be kind of cool. I've never really been a book guy, but You know,
Intro to film.
intro to film. Monday, Wednesdays. Okay, here we go.
No, you can't do those.
Why not?
Oh no, you can do those. I don't remember when your senior design is. Like,
So is this one of them? I might as well just do intro to film, I guess. Yep.
It looks like it's full though. Am I wrong?
no, it's actual. It's how many spots are available.
Oh, so there's only one person in this fucking class?
I guess.
So this guy must fucking suck.
Well, I would assume. I would
I thought it was
assume
the
that
other way around. I thought there was 29 people in there.
Yeah, that's where I thought it as well.
Oh no, yeah, you might be right. Go back to the thing.
That guy freaking rocks.
It might be. Oh yeah, remaining is 0. Yeah, remaining is 0. But that doesn't make any sense.
And there's already the wait list is full.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a while since I've done this.
For that one, it was.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
filled up. I mean, you could try to wait it out, but
both of them are full, right? The wait lists are full.
Yeah.
but why is the actual? Well, the afternoon one will have some spots open. You might be able to get into that one because it's already showing 7 spots are available. You just gotta wait for 7 people on the wait list to move over, right?
Let's see. Let's check out the professor. Maybe.
Well, you can't get on the wait list. The wait list is full.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Do this. See.
You could try.
Womp womp.
Yeah, so wait list is full. So you got to find a different.
God
Class.
damn. All right. All right.
There's like a science fiction studies class, isn't there?
Here we go. I'm not a huge fan of science fiction. If
Oh,
I'm
there you
being-
go. Oh, there's no spots anyway.
Oh my god, am I not gonna graduate?
You have to take creative writing. Experimental film.
Experimental film. That was
No,
definitely.
That one might be tough. Like experimental film is like weird stuff.
I'd
Well,
watch
I shouldn't say that, but
German art films.
looks like
Hey, the recitation.
God damn, dude.
Alright, looks like Tanner will be
I'm
back
not
in the spring.
graduating. Oh no. Oh, this is
seminar
really
and films. I don't know if you can take a seminar
Game
class.
studies. Please, please. Oh,
Books. Tanner
Wait,
might be. There's one spot in the wait list.
One spot on the wait list.
okay, okay. Oh, major restriction. Oh no.
Folks, Tanner might be back for the spring
I'll be
semester.
back.
There's other film classes that are in LMC. I thought just search film.
Interest in
Tanner, you afraid to take gender studies?
No, I'll do it. Do it. If there's- I don't know.
What about introduction to social justice?
Yeah, that might be gender studies.
No, it's a different class, but
It is.
no, it's full. Okay.
Go to media studies. That was one of them. God damn. No, wait, that one's Tuesday. I guess I could take this one.
Do you actually want to do introduction to media studies?
I don't know what that means, but I gotta graduate, bro.
I guarantee that's not the only class you can take.
Major restricted. Are all these major restricted?
There might be.
What the hell?
These are higher level courses. You may have to scroll up to. Oh, was there a documentary? We may not offer it. That's a documentary.
God. Introduction to linguistics. Maybe I can take linguini. The linguistics.
I have a question. Can you take senior design in like your second to last semester, or does it have to be the semester that you graduate?
You have to
Yeah,
graduate.
no, it depends on. It depends on your major.
Okay. Because I'm in a bind now where I was supposed to study abroad this past spring, but that of course got canceled. And then now I'm supposed to study abroad next spring, but that's gonna get canceled. So my only spring left is the last spring before I graduate. I'm not sure if I can move up up capstone to the fall or not.
You can't. You just gotta check your prerequisites for your major. But I know plenty of people that have done their senior design class before they graduated.
Okay.
It just depends on your major's prerequisites. There's some flow chart somewhere, right, that you have.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll have almost all of my credits by that fall.
Oh yeah, or just send an email to your advisor. Ask.
Mhm.
Tanner, you could take this class. Intro to Lit.
Major
the LMC.
restricted.
Restrictions.
This one major restricted. God damn, what? I wonder if they restricted all of them for the freshman LMCs. No, the freshmen should have already registered, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
have to go and.
No, I think there's still some that haven't, right? Maybe not.
No,
I don't
the
know how it works.
classes start in a week.
Then stop looking at LMCs.
All right, where do I look then? Oops.
Well, go back to there. There's other
I
ones.
think hundreds of options.
Yeah, there are hundreds of options.
No LMCs then.
You gotta go back up. Get out of the LMC area.
German, French. Could take French
I mean, a
101.
language is tough because you don't actually get the credit
Oh, really?
right away.
Wait,
You have
what?
to you usually have to take, I think it's 2 or 3 classes before you actually start receiving. Yeah, so
Never mind then.
not good for a one-off.
Damn it.
The city in fiction and film. Is that what you want?
That one I couldn't find. They didn't offer it.
Oh, they didn't offer it? Okay.
Uh-uh. History
I
of
mean,
medieval
I wouldn't take an architecture class. That sounds like
medieval architecture seems kind of cool. Architecture of Frank Lloyd Wright. Atlanta architecture. These seem kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's see.
sounds like it's gonna be hard, especially if you have no architecture experience.
It's like it's a building.
It's a building. It is a building.
4120.
I don't see it.
I don't think they offer it. I guess I'll be back next semester, next year. What the fuck?
Dude, don't look at architecture.
Okay. And
I guess go back down then. Blake, no suggestions?
Well, there's always music classes. There's a couple there.
Glee Club? Yeah.
Glee.
Well, it's got to be a 3 credit one.
It's like the Survey of Music Technology. Maybe try that one.
Music technology could be. Yeah.
Creative practices.
Well, it's. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if I want to take a music.
Andrew, I'm not sure at this point if you can afford to be picky.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Fuck,
Well,
dude.
what about.
What about what? Philosophy?
You might. Yeah, it's like maybe there's some here. You already checked philosophy of food.
I didn't check the rest of philosophies, I think. I just need
The
to
one
take
I took was called science, something else too. Science,
Philosophy.
technology, and human values. No, it says science, technology. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Funny enough.
Wait, list actual. God damn, dude.
And there's no spots anyway. There's no spots for any of these classes, which is a little surprising.
Oh.
You might need to wait till like after the first day of classes. and
Yeah,
stuff.
literally, I'm gonna add drop and just start searching. That might be what has to happen. God damn, dude. That freaking sucks.
Well, I think we can wrap it up somewhere here.
Yeah, it's definitely one of our most interesting podcasts, I would say.
This is the part that you put at the front of the podcast.
Yeah. If anyone has any suggestions, don't bother leaving them. It'll be
No,
too late.
please leave an audio comment. We really listen to them. Daniel really listens to them.
Oh, we'll definitely do that. Yeah, but I mean suggestions for which class to take, because Tanner has already figured out by now or by then that he's going to be stuck for another year.
Doomed, I think you could say. Not stuck.
Or I guess not a semester, not a whole year. He will be doomed for the year. You're right.
They really don't got squat here. What the fuck kind of school are they running? What the hell, dude? It's philosophy. Where's the big philosophy class? Art.
Like it's all filled.
It's 8 a.m. Oof.
No, but you need to register for
Dude.
both of them.
Oh,
Like, oh yeah, the K, yeah.
that sucks, dude. Why is there a studio for philosophy?
That's basically, it's a way that you break into your smaller groups. You're just with like a teaching assistant. So mine was like Monday, Wednesday, and the full lecture, and then the Friday one was like basically like a studio,
Damn.
whatever it's called.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
going to look on Monday of ad drop. Fuck, dude. I'm gonna start fighting some freshmen for some intro to classes.
Anything else you guys want to hit on before we wrap up the good stuff?
No, make sure you guys if you guys are listening, please drop your classes so that I can take them.
Yeah.
Not that my needs are more important than yours, but I'd like to
But they
graduate.
are. But they are.
They really are, Tanner.
Yeah.
We kind of procrastinated on this, definitely.
I did it. We literally just they said we could register for senior design last week, and they wouldn't let us. I just found out, like, today that, like,
Alright.
it interferes.
And now I'm all disappointed to do History of Art 1 together. But that's kind of disappointing.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Blake.
You
We'll see if I even graduate. It's gonna be a mad dash.
know, we can retake it again in the spring.
No. Please, no.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for listening. Dan, you can cut it.